Hi everybody, this is Juliana, and today I have a mini album to share with you guys that I'm really excited. So I haven't made a mini album in a long time, and I was just really excited to work on this mini album here. And this is a chipboard mini album that my friend Juliet had sent to me on a rack, and she is Julie's Craft on YouTube. She has designed a couple of chipboard mini albums, and I wanted to create this one, which is the Gate chipboard mini album, and I'll put all the links below for her blog and her YouTube in case you guys want to purchase one of the kits. She also has some awesome other mini albums too that you can check it out. So I'll put all of the information below, and thank you so much, Juliet, for letting me design this gorgeous mini album and for your gift. So thank you so much. So she had sent me the chipboard album, so what I decided to go with is using the Prima paper collection Nature Garden. I absolutely love the paper. So this paper is really lovely, you guys. It looks like this. It's the Nature Garden collection. I used the A4 paper pad to create the mini album because the pages fit perfectly in here. And you guys have all seen this gorgeous collection here. So that's the paper I used. And of course I used a bunch of embellishments and flowers by Prima as well. So there's a lot of Prima going on, and I also did a lot of texture to this mini album because I wanted it to be the Secret Garden, and I'm in love with the movie. I've always loved the movie, and the first time I saw this collection, it made me thought of the Secret Garden, and the gate just went perfectly with the paper and all. So that's what I wanted to do. So this is my little Secret Garden mini album, and as you guys can see, the colors are really different. I used a lot of grays and greens and a little bit of black, and I also did a lot of texture to it, so to make it look kind of like magical, really old inspired. So that's what I was going for. And so where to start? I guess I'll start over here in the corner. So to bind the mini album, I used just a regular ring that I hole punch each page in here in the corner. So I was going to bind it on this left side, but then I changed my mind because I had all these embellishments on the left side and all. So I just did it in the corner, and it works great. And then to create this texture, pretty much I painted that the chipboard gate using white acrylic paint. I also used some gesso, and then I added some texture paste to each little part of the gate here, so it gave it this really cool texture. Let me just go ahead and see if I can zoom in there for you guys. So that's the cool kind of like distressed texture look it came up to be, and I really love it. I'm really happy with it. And then I added a bunch of acrylic paint, so just a couple of greens, some gray colors, and I was just pretty much playing with a bunch of paint and texture paste and all. So now this is, you can see here, more of the distressed look, and I believe I also tried to crackle a little pieces as well, but I can't remember. I did the gate first a while back, playing with it, and then I finished the rest. So that's what it looks like there as far as the texture. And I'll start right here in the corner here. So let's see, here there's just a couple of little seam binding bows. Here's a little locket, so kind of like the locket for the Secret Garden album. And then I used some Prima leaves and then some Prima sprays. There's just a couple of flowers from Prima and leaves that I added some texture paste to it to create it and make it look more texture. And here's another flowers, and some of these flowers are also from the collection of Nature Garden as well. And then this little birdie house came with the album. It's super adorable. It was made out of chipboard. So again, I just used some of this texture paste and added a bunch of paints to it to make it look like that. And then here there's more of the flower sprays, some cheesecloth that I also colored myself. And then this is a Prima little nest, super adorable too, and I thought it would perfect with the theme. And it's just some more Prima flowers in this corner and this one here. So pretty much all the flowers are on this left side right here of the gate. And then also with the album comes this beautiful little chairs, and she also sells these separately in her store as well. They're made out of chipboard, so what I did to mine is I just painted it green and I added some texture paste to it. So this is how it came out, very distressed, very old looking. So that's the little chair. I added another seam binding bow here in gray. And then there's just a couple of more Prima leaves, Prima flower. And then this sign here, I believe, is by Five Scraps, if I'm not wrong. And it's made out of chipboard too. So I did the same technique that I did to the gate right here to create that. And it says The Secret Garden. And I just love this chipboard sign. It was just perfect for it. So that's pretty much the album on the front. And then in the center part right here, there is these two little pieces of metal. I think I have bought these at Michael's a while ago, and I just added some acrylic paint to it, and it just makes it seem like the gate opens up from the metal. And I was going to do that, but then I changed my mind, so I just added the lock part metal on the center there. So that's the front. It's kind of chunky mini. It's about 2, 4, 5 pages. So I'll go ahead and share with you guys each page. Now in the back here where all the embellishments are glued, I just left it plain and I just painted acrylic white paint. And then this is the first page. So let me just go ahead and zoom in a little bit there. So this being the first page of the gate, I really love the design of it. It's just amazing, and you know, you can add pictures and stuff to it. And I actually did add some real pictures to this mini album, which I normally don't do on my minis, but I was really excited to share some photos to you on this mini. So this is the first page, as you could see. And what I did here is I created a little pocket just using some paper. And I added a couple of Prima flowers on top of the pocket here. So there's just a few of them, and then this little vintage trinket there, and some Prima little trinkets as well too. And that's about that. And then in each page as well, I also used the brick mask. So you can see the brick mask here on the left and the right. Every single page has it. So I just sprayed it with some glimmer mists on top of the texture paste there on the left. And then I added this little netting fishing net. I don't even know what you call it. Fish net. I believe I bought this at one of my local scrapbooking stores, and then I just added some white acrylic paint on it, and you'll see that throughout because I wanted this to look like the garden was really old and nobody has ever been there. So that's the look I was going for. And then I added a Prima key over here on the left on top of the mesh there. This is a little Prima wood ticket that I put in the center here. I just added some gray lace along the way here. And then also, let me just go ahead and zoom out. This is a piece of chipboard that also came with the mini album, and it's just a couple of leaves that I also painted and colored. So it looks really cool, and I try to match it with the page. So it goes all the way around here, except this part is covered with the flowers, but it comes out this way. And I really love this. It's looks like so much like a garden. And then I added a seam binding bow on top of that. And then inside here, I just added 2 tags, and these are tags from the collection. This one says Thoughts. And this one is just plain like that, and I just added a seam binding bow. So there's just tags from that collection that goes inside the pocket right here. So let's go ahead and put it back. So that's that. So that's the pocket. And then moving along to the next page here is this page over here. And I added some pictures of my honey and I. So let me just go ahead and zoom it in. This is actually a picture we took on his birthday a little bit ago. We actually went to the park. We go to the park a lot, and we also love to hike, and we like to play basketball and be active. So this was on his birthday. So it's his birthday picture. And what I decided to do here is I kept this pages more simple where the pictures go, and I just added some of the paper behind it. And then I also added some of the mesh in there. I fussy cut the little fairy on the right side. And then I just added a Prima flower here on the left with one of those metal leaves. And there's the little girl there. So this paper is so gorgeous, you guys, that it was hard trying to cover the paper. It's so beautiful. So that's what that page looks like. And then this is the other page. So for this one, what I did is I tried to create like two doors, like two secret doors, and I used the same paper that I used in the background, and I created the two doors, and it opens up like this. So it has this gray lace that opens up, and then it opens up like this. So it has the shape of a really old door, and I just added a tag that I just sprayed and added some paint on it. And then I added this wood ticket here also by Prima, and it says delightful. It's kind of covered with the bow there. And so I didn't know what to put inside. I may just do some journaling or add a little picture in there or something. And then this little, I guess, door handle here is out of chipboard too, and it came with the kit. So I just painted it. I added some mesh and some seam binding, and then on the right side I added more Prima flowers with the Prima wood ticket, and I just added some green lace on the bottom. And then this also came with the mini album kit. It says spring, and I just split it up in half, and I just sprayed it with a bunch of glimmer mist and painted it with gesso. And so it says spring on each side or here, and I really love how that looks. So again, to close it up, it just goes like this, and that's that. So that's that one page. And then here I just added a metal butterfly on the right corner. So really love the colors in this mini album. It's my vision of a secret garden. So here is the next page, and let me just go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. The pages are really big, so it's really nice because a 4x6 picture or a little bit smaller than that can fit perfectly in this page here. So this is a picture of I, and I added some more paper here on the background as well. And then I fussy cut the little girl there from the paper collection too. And then here there's a little wood ticket that says cherish with some green lace trim, a little tiny cream flower, and another Prima flower. And then I just added more of the beautiful green trim, and I think I just bought that on my local scrapbooking store or something. I had it for a while, so I added that there. And then this is a metal piece that I had in my stash with a flower in the center. So the pictures page is a little bit more simple. So that's that page. And then this is the next page here, and I really love this. So because of the little girl in this page, I really didn't want to cover this page very much because I didn't want to hide her. She's adorable. So what I did is I added one of the tags from that collection, and I colored it, and then I stamped this stamp sentiment. This spring unlocks the flowers to paint the laughing soul. It's a beautiful stamp, and I believe it's by MFT stamps. It's really gorgeous sentiment. And then I used another chipboard kind of leaf spray here as well that came with the album. So I added one piece here with the Prima flower and another one here with another flower. And then this is one of my metal butterflies, and I am selling some of these metal butterflies. They're really cool to glimmer mist or do texture to it. So this one I pretty much just added some gesso, white acrylic paint, and I sprayed it with a bunch of different green colors of glimmer mist and sprays. So it came out really cool, kind of all looking like part of the secret garden. So if you're interested in any of these butterflies, please PM me and I'll let you know. So I'm selling them on my Facebook, so the people are following me there knows about that. And then here I added more of the brick mask, so just more texture with some green, kind of like making it look like moss. And then in here I added a ticket by Prima as well with some great lace and some more of the green trim here below. And she's just kind of looking at the flower and kind of like looking at the butterfly in the spray there. So that was my vision to that. So that's that one page. And here's the next page. This is a funny picture of us. This was at a lake when we went camping, and again, it was outdoors, super beautiful. It was outside. I really love the outdoors and everything that has to do with the outside. So I added our picture here, and then I just added some pieces of tags from that collection behind, just to kind of add some more layers to it. So that's what's behind there. I added another seam binding bow, and then some more of the gray trim here below with another Prima wood ticket. It says memories, and another Prima flower with one of those little embellishments from that collection as well, and then a Prima leaf as well with some more mesh in there. So that's what that looks like there. Again, just very simple. And then lastly, this is the last page here, and let me just go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I love this page because, of course, the secret garden, according to the movie and the book, there's a big fountain of water in the center. So I wanted to add this Prima water fountain with the little birds. And what I did here is I created a little pocket that opens up and it has pictures on it. So first here below, when I glued the little pocket here, I created a little pocket for tags to come out from the paper collection. So there's this one here, and then this one also comes out. So it just goes inside. I used the brick mask again on the top here to create a lot of texture to it, and this one just goes behind it, and then this one too right behind it as well. So that's the pocket. I added some great lace here, and I also painted the paper a little bit, again, to make it more look like the secret garden and more green colors. And then inside here, there's a picture of my little baby and I. This is one of our recent pictures. He's adorable. He likes to always lay in my shoulder like that as I carry him. He's super adorable, and then sometimes he hides his face around my head. So I just added that picture there on the top, and then on the bottom we have this picture here too. So it's just a little bit smaller because he's my baby. He had to be in the album too. And in here I just added another Prima wood ticket and some more Prima flowers with some mesh. There's another flower there. Oh, and then this is also part of the album. It's actually like grass cut out into a chipboard. It's really gorgeous piece. It's pretty long. So I just added right here below in my album, and I just use a bunch of sprays and stuff to create that color on the bottom there. And so then this closes like that. So it's like a secret fountain. So that's that page there. And then finally the back just looks like this. A beautiful page with birds and all from that collection. So I absolutely love this collection by Jody Lee. She did amazing. I love her papers, and I absolutely love this collection. It's definitely no exception. And I love this mini album that Juliet had created and designed, and I love it so much. So I hope you guys also enjoyed watching this video and seeing the mini album and inspires you. I love the secret garden. I had so much fun working with these colors. I normally don't work with so many dark colors like this, but this was really fun and really a great challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have more pictures available on my blog, and thank you so much you guys for watching, and thank you for all of your feedback. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.